This animal I found in the middle of a highway. We estimated he was about 5 days old. He'd probably been on his own for at least a day or two. He was in really bad shape. I picked him up. I help all sorts of animals get off the road if I can, but I could tell this one needed help. I took him to a vet, and he made it through the first night, and so we thought he had a chance. But I put a lot of effort into raising this animal so that people could see him and learn more about him. He's 2 years and 8 months old now. Now I'm going to get him out. I'm going to bring him and set him right here so you can see him. So here is the coyote. His name is Scooter. Let me see if he'll sit down. Oh, he did. Yeah, he's... Let's see if I can move his tail out so you can see it. Bushy tail with the black tip. He wants to sit on it. He don't like me messing with his tail. The other thing I noticed with him is I want to get my hand back on, but I have to move everything slow. If I move fast, he will probably think it's someone else's hand. At least that's what I think he's thinking. So I just move it slow because I want to make sure I got a good grip on him. He's not going anywhere. But if you look at this animal, look at his color. He has great camouflage. He has those big ears. He has the elongated snout, great sense of smell, great vision. Long legs. He can run really fast. His front feet are slightly bigger than his back feet. He's a good digger. Just everything about him. He's built to live in the environment. And you know what? We can change the environment. We can bulldoze it, put in homes, alter it so much that a lot of animals have to leave. But the coyotes, they can adapt. They can stay right there. And that's why a lot of people don't want them around. People are scared of them. They are eating people's pets. As far as most of the pets they eat are cats. If you have a cat that's out roaming around at night, not on your property, I say the coyotes are doing us a favor. Cats they indiscriminately kill animals, and they don't necessarily eat them. They just kill them for sport. At least the coyote's going to eat whatever he gets. But they do a lot of good things for us. They eat, a majority of their diet consists of insects and rodents. Those are the live animals that are easy for them to catch. They will work up the chain though. They will go to squirrels, rabbits, on up, baby deer. They'll get on farms, get small farm animals. You know, there are things we can do to help eliminate some of the negative interactions. I don't know what to do with baby deer. But as far as baby deer go, a lot of baby deer get hit by cars too. And that's an accident. People are willing to accept that's an accident. But a coyote getting one here or there, they're not wanting to accept that. But the small farm animals, you can situate a farm so that the small animals are in the middle and the bigger animals around the outer edges. The coyotes aren't going to get to the small animals. He's afraid of donkeys, horses, cows, big animals. He's afraid of them. I have a neighbor who has goats. He has donkeys in with his goats. He hasn't lost one yet to a coyote. The coyotes are all over the place where I live. So they're all over the place here too. If you haven't seen them, it's because they're staying away from you, and that's what we want. They're naturally afraid of people. Do you think he likes people? He's been around people all his life. He's still scared of them. That's an innate behavior that he has. So he's scared of you. If you try to come up here and touch him, he's going to growl, let you know he doesn't like it. I'm holding on to him so he won't be able to go anywhere. Next thing he'll do is he'll start to go to the bathroom. It's that fight or flight response. And his first response is flight. Get out of there. And so they say they drop everything. They go drop their waist to make them a little bit lighter so they can get on out. So I don't want him to do that on this crate. Now, if you think about coyotes in general, were they always here in South Carolina?
No, they were.
Yep, they were out west. They were kept out west by some of their natural predators, one of them being mainly wolves. But we all know what happened to the wolves. People were scared of the wolves. As they started to develop the land, the wolves were forced to move out because they're not as good as at adapting to a changing habitat as coyotes are. And with the wolves gone, the coyotes saw the opportunity, or just sort of experienced that they could move, migrate. Now they did have help. People would go out west and catch some and bring them back and use them in pens to train hunting dogs and things. Some of those got loose. But pretty much most of them came over here on their own. And they're here and they're here to stay. They're not going anywhere. We just need to learn about them, learn how to live with them. Some simple things you can do around your house. Make sure it doesn't look good to a coyote. If you have any small pets, don't leave them outside at night. Bring them inside. No pet food that left outside. Don't throw table scraps out, because in a sense you're attracting wild animals to come by your house every night looking for those table scraps. If you see a coyote and it sees you, it'll turn and run because they're scared of you. But make sure they're good and scared. Make a lot of noise, bang on stuff. If it doesn't run, it's because someone has been feeding it, or it might be rabid. In that case, get away and call the authorities and let them know. But the main thing is you got to learn to live with them. They're not going to go anywhere. People think they can trap them and shoot them and get rid of them, but that's not the case. They have bigger litters, and it just doesn't work. Now I'm going to put him up. He's getting a little bit more used to this situation. And I'm going to put him up and then come back out here and play his sound.